What's up? All right, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. Getting acclimated to the new webcam. I got to look across the room and get set up. Got a computer in front of me. Give me a chance here. Monday and Tuesday had the webcam on the computer going. Yes, this is a great view here. That's called the Blue Mountains and absolutely beautiful. I'll get another shot of it for you later today. Enjoying being able to do the show outside. Josh, tell everybody how they can reach the show. Now, I'm glad you're able to hear it. I'm having a little technical difficulty on this side, Josh. I can't get my audio to work, so I'm not able to hear the videos when they play, but I listened to them earlier this morning. And there you go. There's the phone number and chiefadventurenews.com and all the social media ways you can follow us. Now, let's go back, and Josh, I'll tell you what, I want to go to I want to get our videos. I want to do our videos first and foremost right now. We're staying on Baltimore because we're actually looking for, how much are we looking for? Let's see, where is it at? Put the, give me number 21 so we can ask Elijah Cummings. Every time I see this, I say, please, Elijah, do not bite me. This guy would scare me. I mean, look at those choppers he's got there. Whew, he is angry. Kids in feces at the border. Wow. Baltimore. Okay, I have it here somewhere. There it is. So, Elijah, we are looking for, $15.7 billion federal grants, benefits, and other assistance given to Maryland District, 7th District. Your district, we're looking for where that money is. So do you have that video, Josh? Let's go to that video, Trump War Room. Let's play this because this is Lindsey Patton, HUD Regional Administrator. So let's go to that one, Josh. Let's play that video for the audience now.
I want to say this expressly to Mary Young and Michael Steele and Al Sharpton, who today called out the president and said, let President Trump put his money where his mouth is. Well, boys and girls, I have a message for you. President Trump has given $16 billion in 2018 alone to Elijah Cummings' district in federal grants. We have given more money in homeless funds to Baltimore than the last administration. We have given more money in community development grants than the last administration to Baltimore. My question to you guys is this. What are you actually doing with the money so that it benefits residents in the community for once instead of deep pocket crooked politicians?
And I know we're going to get into more.
Where's the money? I mean, last night, did you hear any questions concerning inner city decay? Now, they spent a lot of time in the debate last night discussing how to, let me see, I don't remember the question, but hey, just recently there was 3 shootings, one at a festival. How will you stop the gun violence if people are out enjoying a funnel cake at the local music festival? What will you do? What will you do about the school gun violence? I get it, okay? Was there any discussion last night about the gun violence in the inner city of Chicago? Did Don Lemon, a person of color, you know, we could not, remember years ago, it got to where if you said colored people, you know, all right, easy. I'm just making it around. Remember colored people? Oh, no, that's racist. But if we turn it around and they are people of color, different story. So Don Lemon happens to be, is he gay? Didn't he just get married? Doesn't he have a mother-in-law now from his husband? Pete Buttigieg talked about his mother-in-law. Isn't that awkward? I mean, I'm sorry, I don't know about you, but they want me to accept things. So every damn day when I get up, somebody wants me to accept things. And they want to change my reality. That's what they want to do every day, is change our reality. So when I get up and I'm watching a CNN debate, and what's the guy say? He's talking about my husband and I. Why, my mother-in-law. Damn. Now I wonder, I got to throw this in there. You know, the old mother-in-law jokes, right? I wonder if you're in a gay marriage. Well, if you're in a marriage, you're not allowed to say gay marriage, right? Because I'm in a straight marriage. What the hell? So if you're married to another guy, just say. I wonder if the same mother-in-law jokes apply. Like, see, if you're, I don't know why I'm going there, but last night, Pete Buttigieg and the mother-in-law, right? So I'm thinking, whoa, that upset the whole universe of mother-in-law jokes. You can't, I'm a guy, I'm still into the gender thing, whether you like it or not. I still got that whole two gender thing going. Man, woman, whatever. And I know which Tampa has them to go in. Wow, where am I going off? But I got to go with this anyway, right? We'll get back to Baltimore in a minute. So I'm thinking of her last night, and he's talking about his mother-in-law. I said, whoa, he has absolutely turned all the mother-in-law jokes in the universe. It's different. So you got a guy and you got a woman. You got the old, which I have a great mother-in-law. Woo, great mother-in-law. Stop, no mother-in-law jokes here. But, you know, you got the old mother-in-law jokes, right? From the wife and the mom. So now if you're in a gay marriage, whose mother-in-law gets the jokes? Just wondering. Who gets the mother-in-law jokes in this thing? I guess I should find something else to talk about. Anyhow, that being said, last night as they were trying to take your guns away, nobody said on the debate stage, let's get back to that, okay? Well, recently, you know, Don Lemon, a person of color, recently there's been 3 shootings. One recently at a festival. Okay. How do you plan to stop a shooting at a festival or a school? What are we going to do? How will you? You know, the question, why don't these people just say, if we take all the guns away, nobody can shoot anybody? That's what they really want to do. They want to say, if there's not a gun anywhere, nobody can get shot. We can all live in an elite white world and drink wine in the Hamptons and not be concerned with a gun shooting. Somebody gets shot. But here's the reality of it. Don Lemon, why didn't you say to your candidates, just the other day, because I'm guaranteeing you can look this up. Just the other day, a little, and put the name with it, black child, 2468, was sitting on a front stoop in Chicago, minding her own business, had just left the ice cream truck and is eating her ice cream, just enjoying life, in a rat-infested, run-down South Chicago suburb. And 2 gangs got into it, and a stray bullet killed this little girl. How do you stop that in America? No, you're not going to get that. Those questions asked. They're not going to be asked, okay? That being said, let's go, Josh. I want to get to the, let's see, if we played that one. I want to get to, we have another video where I said, let's use this one. Now, this is the President of the United States yesterday, right? Let's use this one here with the President of the United States. He's been called a racist, everything in the world. Josh, let's go with this one, and then we'll discuss this a little more.
No, I think I'm helping myself because I'm pointing out the tremendous corruption that's taken place in Baltimore and other Democratic-run cities. All you have to do is look at the past mayors in Baltimore, see what happened. No, I think I'm helping myself, and I'll tell you what. The White House and myself and letters and emails and phone calls have received more phone calls than I think on any other subject of people from Baltimore and other cities corruptly run by Democrats thanking me for getting involved. Those people are living in hell in Baltimore. They're largely African American. You have a large African American population, and they really appreciate what I'm doing, and they've let me know it. They really appreciate it. And by the way, the numbers just came out. Unemployment for African Americans is the lowest it's been, the best numbers, meaning in the history of our country, the lowest in the history of our country. But people have called from Baltimore thanking me so much, because all that money that's been spent over 20 years has been stolen and wasted by people like Elijah Cummings.
They're calling the White House switchboard. They're calling and saying thank you. President Trump hit it out of the park. Elijah Cummings is the House Oversight Committee. He's the chair of the House Oversight Committee. These people are screaming about the border. They're screaming about these children in cages. They're screaming about children sitting. These are not American citizens. They are not our children. I'm sorry they're coming to this country unaware that they should not be crossing the border illegally. We have two ports, I think it's two ports of entry on the border. Okay, you are illegal. If you come through the actual legal ports of entry and you do your paperwork and we let you in this country, or we put you in an area waiting on your asylum decision to get into this country, that's one thing. But if you cross the border anywhere outside of that, you are illegal. If you reach this border and your first meeting is with one of our border agents to go over your request for asylum, then okay, we go from there, because we are a country that does have asylum laws. They need fixed. We do have immigration laws. They need fixed. But if your first person, when you touch the border, is a border patrol officer to talk to you about potential asylum, and you wait in Mexico till we can get you in, that's one thing. You cross anywhere else, you are illegal. Now, last night, obviously, with giving everybody free health care, right? We got to have free health care for everybody. Last night, we also had to discuss decriminalizing border crossings. Decriminalizing illegal border crossings. Just come on in. Where do they live, folks? Do they rush right in when they get here to join up and live within the 7th District of Maryland in Elijah Cummings' rat, roach infested, stinky district? Is that where they're going to move into? Are they going to continue to participate in the decay, the total decay of inner cities in this country? What would you wish? Look, yesterday, the President of the United States, and let me look at this, Josh. Let's go with number 27, okay? The President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, hit a home run for Black America with the decay and rot of inner cities. Home run. Now, here is the panic button. The Democrats have pushed the panic button, whether you realize or not. Last night, Tom Perez is at the DNC chair. I mean, he gave a shout out to the audience. We love Reverend Al. We support Baltimore. You can't get on a stage and yell, we support Baltimore, and fix it. You can't do it. It will not work that way. You can't get on a stage and say, we love you, Reverend Al. We know that the President of the United States called you a con man, but we love you. It can't work that way. You can't just shout something out. The President of the United States said, you know what he said? Call me. And they are. They're calling the White House. Remember, he said, hey, in the tweet, hey, you want help? Call me. So the Democrats have pushed. They have flat out pushed the panic button. Yes, the panic button. Let's go with number 12. This would happen to be And I've asked you yesterday, I forget her name. I'll bring it up in a minute. There's Elijah Cummings and his PYT, pretty young thing. That's what Michael Jackson said, not me. So Elijah's got his pretty young thing, which the both of them are allegedly stealing an enormous amount of money out of their district. And there they are with the black president that they absolutely did nothing to help their district. Let's go with this really quick. We get there. The panic button has been hit. Donald Trump has tapped into a voter base that they are scared absolutely to death. Let me see what I have here. I have it here somewhere I want to go with. Stay with me just a minute. Let's go with number 24. Trump on Baltimore. It's like living in hell. It is. It's disgusting. Here is the headline. You got number 24. Trump on Baltimore is like living in hell. Okay? Living in hell. But then we have this one right here, number 23. MSNBC thought at 5 a.m., right out of the box. Right out of the box. ACLU says, and it's number 23, I think, Josh, I have it up. ACLU says more than 900 migrant children separated from parents last year. Big byline there. Number 22, remember Michelle? Let me go with this really quick. I'm bouncing around. We're going to stay with Baltimore. We're going to get into the corruption of the mayor, the last three mayors. Right? Is that what you said? The last three have left in disgrace. Convictions, corruptions, in disgrace. This is number 22, Michelle. Michelle's in West Baltimore. We played the videos yesterday, right? Now, I didn't think it was funny, okay? Because I understand where she's coming from. She said they didn't even get a cookout. That's been my favorite line because, I say it yesterday, I'm going to say it again today. You got the fish fry down in Macon or Warner Robins every year. These candidates, Elijah Cummings, my God, wait a minute. Last night, remember all of this getting? How about a Democrat candidate getting dark money, corrupt money, corporate money out of political campaigns, out of politics, out of our elections? Remember the whole segment on that, getting it all out, stopping the Koch brothers. How about turning and saying, and I'll start with Elijah Cummings that has a war chest. Let me say this, folks. You have these congressmen, and we'll go with Congress. We have senators. You have state representatives, state senators. But you have congressmen and senators, right? They never get challenged. Cummings has been there since 1990 something, right? Remember, we brought that up 96, 93 something. And then he was a state senator or representative for the Baltimore district. He is thoroughly in the group at the top, because it takes more than one. He is thoroughly in the group at the top that is responsible for the decay, corruption, and what has taken place in the city of Baltimore. So these people have war chests. They can get campaign. Elijah Cummings has no. So I didn't do it this morning. You should do it. Send it to me, please. What is his campaign finance account look like? What is his campaign? Because he doesn't have to. This guy's probably got millions of dollars sitting in a campaign fund where he could take his pretty young thing wife on vacation and say he's campaigning. Oh, yeah, it's vacation money. It's a slush fund to these people. All right? Him and his pretty young thing. You got Democrats yelling last night, we have to get this dark money. We have to get this corporate money out of elections. Let's start with Elijah. So Michelle said yesterday, she said, we didn't even get a cookout. If I was Elijah, I would go down to West Baltimore. I would order up like 20 grills. The ribs would be rolling, the Rolling Rock beer. It would be a block party like you've never seen before. Michelle said, we didn't get a cookout. I know you're tired of that, but I just have to tell you, it's one of my favorite lines. So as Elijah Cummings is highlighting, well, everybody is apologizing for it. Let me get it like that. As president, let's go with 19. This is one of the mayors. Let me see if I can get this. This is one of our mayor. Let's see, the Baltimore Sun. Let's see, this is one Baltimore mayor. I'll get it here in a minute. I got three of them. Baltimore Mayor Stephanie Rollins Blake won't seek re-election. All right. Baltimore Mayor Stephanie Rollins Blake, whose once bright political future dimmed this spring with the death of Freddie Gray, shocked the city Friday with an announcement she will not seek re-election. That's a picture of her and her friend, Elijah Cummings. So let's go. Hold on, there's another one here I want to get to. Let's go with number 18. Oh, there's Elijah, number 18, with another Baltimore mayor. And I got to get back to where I'm looking at. And sorry about that. Takes me a minute here. All right, let me get this one up. And that would happen to be Baltimore Mayor. Baltimore Mayor Pugh resigns amid growing children's book scandal. Baltimore Mayor Katrina Pugh resigned Thursday, apologizing for the harm she has caused to the city's image amid a growing scandal over her sales of a self-published children's book. I mean, there's a total list of how corrupt these people are. I mean, it's amazing. Let's go with one more. Remember this lady here, right here, number 20 in Baltimore. Like I said, we're going to run through a little bit. We're not backing off inner city corruption today. We are going to get to the debate. We promise that. And we're going to get to some other things going on. Like in Murphy, North Carolina, the 4 women of color are on a billboard in Murphy, North Carolina. We're going to do that in just a minute. Let's go to, you have that picture up. Okay, Stephanie Dixon. Sheila Dixon's trial resignation. Interesting. Let's see here. I thought I had, let me pull it up. And she resigned and she was convicted. I had her article just a minute ago, so I'll have to pull that back up. But she was convicted. Where's my article? Come on, close these windows with these advertisements. She was convicted and resigned, one of the mayors. So I'm going to give a quick shout out. Let's go to number 36. I found this on Facebook yesterday. Shannon Sanford, very nice. I like this. Let's read his post. That's number 36 there. Shannon said, Baltimore's last 3 mayors. Sheila Dixon convicted of stealing gift cards from the poor. All right. Stephanie Rollins Blake stepped down after promoting the Baltimore riots where thugs set fires all over the city. Katrina Pugh raided by FBI taking bribes. All Democrats, all 3. Hashtag the more you know. Hashtag Trump was right again. So these are the 3. You remember this picture here, and we'll go to break, and we'll come back. We got some other things going on. Trying to get acclimated here. Sorry about a little bit of confusion. I have very bright lights on me to light the porch up, or the deck, or whatever you call it, and I'm not able to completely see the screen with a glare, so I'll get that fixed here in a minute. But I do want to show one picture here. Remember this? Promoting the riots. Let's go with number 6. The Democrats have pushed the panic button. Trump has found. It's like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Trump has found the golden ticket to the black vote in America. And Democrats have not had to do anything to maintain it. They have not had to do anything, not one single thing. Barack Obama, no black congressional member, no district in these decaying Democrat communities, all right, if they had to do one thing to get the vote. It's supposed to be a lock. It's supposed to be something they don't have to spend money on. It's supposed to be something that they do not have to convince Black America to pull the lever for a Democrat. Trump found the golden ticket to the black vote in America. They are in panic mode, folks. Panic mode. I'm your host, BKP. We're going to take a brief break. We'll come back. There's a billboard in Murphy, North Carolina, I want you to see. The women of color are making billboards. They're making Facebook posts, jihad, you name it. We'll go through a little of that when we come back. The kids in cages, we're going to talk about that in Gilmer County. And also we're going to talk about the debate. We will get there. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. Josh, take us to break.